Hello guys! I will show to you the method in multiplication and division of decimals. Let's start! Multiplication of decimals. To find the product of decimals, multiply the numbers in the same way we would multiply with whole numbers. Then, place the decimal point. The number of the decimal places in the product must correspond to the total number of decimal places in the decimals of factors being multiplied. Example 1, 3.22 times 9.03. I would like to show the whiteboard so you can see my computation. 3.22 times 9.03. We will multiply 3 to 2 first. So 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 2 is 6 again. And 3 times 3 is 9. Now we are going to multiply 0 to 3.22. So they will be 0. Let's put 3 zeros here. Next is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. Carry 1 and put 8. 9 times 2 is 18. Plus 1, 19. Carry 1 here and put 9. 9 times 3 is 27. Plus 1 is 28. We are going to add them. This will give us the sum of 290,766. Getting the decimal places of the factors we multiplied is 1, 2, 3, 4. So in total, we have 4 decimal places. So here, we have to move 4 decimal places to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the answer is 29.0766. When we multiply decimals by 10, 100, and 1,000, move the decimal point 1, 2, or 3 times, respectively, to the right. Example, 8.396 times 10. And our second example is 24.64 times 100. 8.396 times 10. Now, since 10 has 1 0, we will move this decimal point to the right. So, 1. Our answer is 83.96. The second example is 24.64 times 100. 100 has 2 zeros. 1, 2. So we will move the decimal point 2 times to the right. 1, 2. So it will be 2,464 or 2,464.0. These two are correct. Any of these. Now, when we multiply decimals by 0.1, 0.01, or 0.001, move the decimal point 1, 2, or 3 times in their order to the left. The examples are 88.956 or 88 and 956 thousandths times 0.01 or 0 and 1 hundredths. And our second example, 96.80 times 0.1 or 0 and 1 tenths. Let us go on our first example. Since there are two decimal places here, 1, 2, we will move this decimal point to the left. 1, 2. The answer is 0.88,956. We will round off this answer to the nearest two decimal point, so it will become short. Let us remove 5 and 6. So we will look at this number 9. Since it is number 9, we will add 1 to this number 8. So it will become 0.89. The second example is 96.80 times 0.1. Since there is only one decimal place here, we will move this decimal point to the left once. 1. So our answer is 9.680 or 9 and 680 thousandths. Let us go to the division of decimals. I will use 9 divided by 0.31 or 31 hundredths as an example. 9 divided by 0.31, we will remove first the decimal point in the divisor by moving it to the right. We should count how many decimal places we moved. 1, 2. 2 times. We will move the decimal point of the dividend to the right 2 times. 1, 2. So it will be 900 divided by 31. Let us compute. 900 divided by 31. 90 divided by 31 is 2. 2 times 31 is 62. 90 minus 62 is 28. Bring down 0. 280 divided by 31 is 9. 9 times 31 is 279. 280 minus 279 is 1. So we need 0 to divide this to 31. So we will put a decimal point. Since decimal point is used, we will also put a decimal point here in its top. Put a 0 and bring down it here. 10 divided by 31 is 0. 0 times 31 is 0. 10 minus 0 is 10. We need a 0 again, so put a 0 and bring down. 100 divided by 31 is 3. 3 times 31 is 93. So 100 minus 93 it will become 7. We need a 0. Put a 0 and bring down. 70 divided by 31 is 2. 2 times 31 is 62. 70 minus 62 is 8. Since we have 3 decimal places now, we should stop there if we want to round it off to the nearest hundredths. So 900 divided by 31 is 29.03. That is our final answer. Now, we look at the division of a decimal number by 10, 100, and 1000. I will share the screen. Here's our first example. 0.94 divided by 10. Since number 10 has only one zero, we will move this decimal point to the left once. So 1, the answer is 0.094 or 94 thousandths. The second example, 95.62 divided by 1000. 1000 has 3 zeros. Therefore, we will move this decimal point to the left 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So the answer is 0.09562 or 9,562 hundred thousandths. Before we end, remember these rules. When multiplying decimals, multiply the numbers in the same way we multiply whole numbers. Note that the number of the decimal places should correspond to the total number of decimal places of the two factors being multiplied. To multiply a decimal by 0.1, 0.01, or 0.001, move the decimal point 1, 2, or 3 places, respectively, to the left. When dividing a whole number by a decimal, change the divisor first to a whole number by moving its decimal point to the right and moving the decimal point of the dividend to the right according to the number of places the decimal point in the divisor has been moved. Dividing a decimal by another decimal is easy if you change the divisor into a whole number. First, move the decimal points the same number of places in the dividend and divisor to make the divisor a whole number. Then, divide as you would with whole numbers. And that's all, guys! Thank you for going with me in an exciting math adventure! Thanks for watching!